making sure my hair is pretty good. I just got out of the hot tub, so probably not gonna look the best. It's pretty good. Oh, look like a grandpa. He's just doing a little bit of devotional right now. Got this. Gabe, what's up?
Nothing, baby girl. I'm eating.
Want to be on the live stream? Don't worry, there's nobody on right now. I was on live stream earlier, and
I know.
what you want from? You're not even in 10th grade, Gage. Come on.
I don't know, baby girl.
This is diabolical.
What do you think about my hair?
It looks mid. What do you think about my hair?
Bye. I love you, baby girl.
I love you. I'll tell you good night. I mean, bye. Gage, he's my friend. He just loves to. Ah, crap! It stuck in my hair. Oh my gosh, that hurts so bad. Oh wow, it's stuck in my hair right there. You can't even see it, but it hurts bad. Oh, I'm controlling my glasses with my hair. Honestly, can you see that? I got it. But yeah, we're just gonna do a little devotional and talk about it. So first things first. We're just gonna wait for somebody to join real quick. I hope nobody goes back and watches the video back again, because it'd be crazy. I don't know, whenever. Oh. I'm trying to do a little bit of devotional, though, mate. I'm doing a little bit of devotional. Just doing this little thing here. Alright, get back in here. Not all of that. Anyway, so guys, you just joined the stream. I see. Um, Now we're gonna be doing a little bit Bible study devotional. I'm starting that new on this channel, and just gonna start doing that because I want to and grow in the faith. Look at my teeth, guys. Guys, I got rid of my braces. I just had to. And doesn't my teeth look better without braces? I'm playing 8-ball, guys. I'm gonna be on the stream playing 8-ball with my friend. Oh my god. Bro, this is crazy. Guys, guess what? Oh. Hold on. Guys, guess what? You're not gonna believe this, guys. Oh, okay. Fries, bread. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mom, what are you eating? Stop. Gosh. Hey. Alright. Don't get on my stuff. My dog. It's Mom, good dog, okay? She's my dog. I'm the live stream. I heard her on the live stream earlier, and she was being crazy. But at night, when she just gets calmed down, she's a good girl. She's really nice when she's calmed down. She's not bad. Love you. You just gotta be calm and play with her because she's a puppy. They need attention. Now she's looking. She loves me. Why? Crap. Well, no one told me so. Love you, my good girl. Okay. So for me starting, I think I already read this. I'm on day 3 of my wisdom plan. I think I already read this, but I'm just gonna go and read it again, if I even did. So we're in devotional, already rich, James 1:9 ESV. I wish there was something I could put it on there. Like, could I share my screen or something? Oh, probably not. Right. Well, here's what I'm reading, guys. I'm reading. So it seems like a paradox to say that the lowly brother should rejoice and take pride in his and take pride and All right, it seemed like a paradox to say that a lowly brother should rejoice and take pride in his exaltation. We should ask, what exaltation? If life is viewed simply from the perspective of time, wealth, and status, then there is no high position for the lowly. But when we view life with godly wisdom, remembering the glorious riches that Jesus provides, we see that the believer who lives precariously on the lowest rung of the socioeconomic ladder in fact has a significant and secure position simply because they are in God's care. Typical stories illustrate respectively the danger of view low circumstances without wisdom and the blessing of wisdom in the midst of poverty. In 2 Kings 5:15 through 27, Gehazi, the servant of the prophet Elisha, chased after see, there's two Elishas. People get mixed up with Elijah and Elisha. I always mixed it up because you know if you go to Christian school, you guys know they always did the things back in elementary school where everybody had the pictures, and I always got mixed up with Elijah and Elisha. Yeah, Elijah and Elisha are two different people. Just telling you that's pretty cool. Um, chased after the servant of the prophet Elisha, chased after the prophet, the prosperous man seeking riches for himself. But Elisha confronted Gehazi, essentially challenging him not to despise his position as a servant, but to believe that God will look after him because of his lack of trust in God. Gehazi and his descendants became lepers. His story reminds us of the pearl of greed, envy, and ingratitude. Ruth, meanwhile, was abjectly poor. After migrating to Bethlehem following the death of her husband, she Ruth, right, I'm sorry, she and her mother-in-law Naomi had nothing to eat other than the bits and pieces of grain that Ruth could scrap up from already harvested fields. When she was shown preferential treatment by Boaz, she fell on her face, bowing to the ground, and said to him, she said to Boaz, um, she, why have I found favor in your eyes, that you shouldn't take notice of me, since I am for foreigner? Verse 2:10. Because she was clothed with humility before Boaz, and more importantly before God, she was able to receive Boaz's kindness and the blessings it was, without any presumption. Instead of being quick to seek more material wealth, she was quick to be grateful for what she had been given. Ruth's story teaches us something else. As Boaz was Ruth's kinsman and redeemer, so Jesus is the redeemer. Jesus is redeemer. He redeems us. He gives us grace. And if it wasn't listen, God has so much mercy. All the sin, name all the sins. I can't name all. There's so many sins to name: lust, adultery, lying, stealing, uh, uh, there's just so many of sins, and we do these sins, and we all want to say that um a little off track, but we all want to say that one sin is worse than others, and I always approach I always approach believers in the lost. I just approach them oh, you're just an you're an unbeliever, okay? You're lost. Know who God is. Know Him right now. Laying it all on them, really briefly. And I shouldn't do that. And I want to just make something clear. All sin, there's no sin greater than the other. They are, in God's eyes, all sins are the same. Some sins might be different, though. They might be different. Like, stealing is different than adultery. But all sins in God's eyes are the same. I lost my track. Jesus is the Redeemer who shed his blood for men and women like Ruth, who are undervalued and disregarded. All right, so So Jesus is the Redeemer who shed his blood for men and women like Ruth, who are undervalued and disregarded. Paul reminds us that when we are called, not many of you were wise according to worldly standards. Not many were powerful, and not many were noble were of noble birth. 1 Corinthians 1:26. Jesus had come to those who were on the lowest rung of the spiritual ladder, you and me, and has called us to ask the same questions as Ruth. Why have you shown such interest in me? James' message is not that we will become rich by applying wisdom, rather he wants us to seek that if we think about life from a proper perspective, we will realize that we are already rich beyond imagining. The wisdom of God comes to us in our poverty to show us the vastness of all we have in Christ. And it comes to us in our plenty to remind us that the only wealth that matters is what we have in Christ. The only thing that matters is what we have in Christ. And yes, there's more that matters in life. But there's more matters in your life. But God is the most important matter. He's the most important thing in our lives, and we all need Him. If we need God, there's so many people out there who are without God, and there's so many people at my school that are lost. And I met this girl the other day, and I approached her and I was like, "Hey, are you a Christian?" And she was like, "No, I don't believe in God." And I'm like, "Why you don't believe in God?" I mean, that shocked me. We were at Christian school, and we had, but I realized that some people don't know God. Some people are lost or unbelievers. Um, but yeah. So I just think that's that. So, but you when you approach a lost person or an unbeliever, you can't just like. Sorry, I'm kind of tired, but you can't just like. How do I say this? You can't lay it all on them like that. You have to like be nice, and you have to know that they are lost. They don't know God. They know of Him. They just don't know like what He's done for us and all He can do. So finishing this up of the devotional. James' message is not that we will become rich by applying wisdom. Rather, he wants us to see that if we think about the life from a proper perspective, we will realize that we are already rich beyond imagining. The wisdom of God comes to us in our poverty to show us the vastness of all we have in Christ, and it comes to us in our plenty to remind us that the only wealth that matters is what we have in Christ. When you grasp this, you can look at any less than desirable circumstances and continue in the journey of faith, with your eyes fixed on all that awaits you in heaven, where your true measures lies. Where true measure lies. So we're just gonna do this real quick. All right. The points and the questions we ask ourselves. You can go to the bottom of this. Basically, what I like this devotional is devotional wisdom, because when you hit the end of these, like all the verses and stuff and all the Bible reading, you scroll down there and there's the points and the questions you can ask your own self. All right. So how is God calling me to think differently? That is a tough question. It's not tough, but it's a big one. How is God calling me to think differently? Well, God, for me, think differently on how I speak to unbelievers and lost believers, and approaching them not like I'm approaching them now. How is God recording my heart's affections when I love God? All right, recording. This is hard to consider to me because before this, I haven't really gotten the word that much. I mean, I got the word off and on, did a little Bible study here and there, but these big questions are hard to answer. They're a lot. So how is God reordering? Wow, how is God reordering? Did I read it wrong? How is God reordering my heart's affections? What I love. We all love things, right? You don't even say that you don't put stuff before God sometimes because I make that mistake too. I put my phone before Christ. I have, but how did I watch YouTube a lot? So guys, how is God reordering? Wow, how is God reordering my heart's affections and what I love? What I love? Question. Well, um, for me, it could be not to focus, just to focus on Him more and not focusing on my cellular device or something like that. Next question: what is God calling me to do as I go about my day today? That's a good question. That's a good one. That's a good one for me. Well, to be a disciple of Him, to be the like missionary for Him, and missionaries. This kid who goes to my grandparents' church. I was at the church on this past Sunday, and he went on a little missionary trip. He's only like 15 or 16. I think he's 15 and a half, 16. I don't know, 15. Um, but he went on a missionary trip to Bahamas, Nassau, no, like Newport, Bahamas, or yeah, Newport, Bahamas, and he touched 100. Him and his missionary friends touched 127 lives of kids. And he saved his first lady. He saved the first lady. He saved a lady the first time in his life, and it felt so good. So when he got back, there was a burning heart in his. There's burning fire in his heart, and God called him to be a missionary. So he's going to go to Bible school. Well, not missionary. He's going to go to Bible school and learn to be a pastor. So that is great for him. You can be and what he said, and I know and I agree. You don't have to be a missionary by going out somewhere else. You can be a missionary right here in your home, right here in your school, right here in your town, right here in America. You don't have to leave the country. Okay, I think that's good. So for me, it's spreading the word more and helping others out with this stuff and helping myself out with this and learning more about this and learning more about God. Okay, so that's all right. Believers in humble circumstances ought to take pride in their prized position, but the rich should take pride in their humiliation, since they will pass away like a wildflower for the sunrise. Like a wildflower for the sun, for the sun rises with scorching heat and withers the plant. Its blossom falls and its beauty is destroyed. In the same way, the rich will fade away even while they go about their businesses. Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love Him. When tempted, no one should say, "God is tempting me." The devil tempts. Remember that story? God was in the desert for 40 days and 40 nights. Or I think 40 days. I think it was in 40 days. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was in 40 days. And Satan tempted him every day. And God held strong. For God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does He tempt anyone. God does not tempt anyone, but each person is tempted when they are dragged away by their own evil desire and enticed. Then, after desire has conceived, it gives birth to sin, and sin, when it is full grown, gives birth to death. Sin is an evil thing, guys. Sin is an evil way. Sin is an evil thing. So I did day three of day three, and when you get to the bottom, you can like write a little thing and talk it over based on today's reading. What is one thing God is saying to you? Well, what I got from this is that um, God is calling me to approach unbelievers differently instead of laying it on them heavy and working on our relationship with Him. That's what God's calling. I think that's God. What God's talking to me. What you know. So day three of nine. There's 9 days in this. So let's see. Let's see on day nine. Halfway there, guys. But yeah. Okay. So cool. Okay, now guys. Now I can just chat. I did the Bible study. Now I'm just chilling here and chatting. All right, can I do this? I might need to turn that. Whatever. Did anybody comment or anything like that? I don't know if they did or not. No, they didn't comment. The signal. What is this? Alright. Seems like all my friends are just. I have a lot of friends, and like I don't have a lot of friends. I've always been like the nerdy kid in school. Oh, it was my move in this game. Huh. Oh.
You don't need enemies if you have
Oh, we got one person joining. We got one person. Never mind. Comment, like, subscribe. Just comment a question or comment how your day's going. Sorry, let's add. Yeah, I did a live stream earlier. 244 subscribers. That is great. Thank you guys so much. I don't think I'm subscribed to anybody else. How's your day been, guys? How's your day been? Okay, okay. What is it? Supercell. What is this? Alright. I need my glasses. Oh yeah. Let's see the dead vibe. That's the dead vibe. Alrighty, comment how your day's been. How's your day been? I'm watching on my phone right now. I'm gonna love my own live stream because no one's commenting or. But look, guys, I know you probably are tired all the time. 200, 344, two more than I had earlier. That's great. Alright, let's get loud. So, guys, earlier I did Alright. What move should I make? Oh, my bad. It doesn't say any names, but what move should I make? I don't know which ball's mine. I kind of forgot. Am I like the guys? I forgot which ball I am on here. Am I like the lines or like the full ones? I don't know. I'm just gonna guess. Wow, that's crazy. Guess what, guys? What? What? All right. Huh. People think they're funny. I'm back in Chicago. Okay, so I'm the just the what's amazing. Oh, that is. So, guys, I already went. I'm playing a game. Yeah, my legs and thighs are sore. So I was running a lot and doing squats and stuff. Oh, people watching. Comment how your day's been. That's what I'm doing right now. He's watching my live stream. Oh, he's watching my live stream. I can't read live anymore. Let's watch this guy. All right, guys. I'm going to bed. Good night.